Go. Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Today I have some very special guests, probably the most family-friendly grindcore band you will ever find out there. I'm talking to the vocalist and the drummer of the band, Dawn of the Dads. Go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
Hi, I'm Scott.
Hey, I'm Bennett.
I sing, he doesn't,
I play drums.
and I don't.
So guys, this is probably, like I said, this is the most unique grindcore band I've ever heard in my life. Uh, and it's so relatable in so many ways. How did this idea even come to be?
There's a movie called Boytown. Have you ever heard of Boytown?
I have not.
No, it's an Australian movie about these guys who were in a boy band. And then they all grew up and got married, had kids, and then tried to rediscover their boy band days and ended up being these big old guys on stage who no one understood. But all the mums really got into it because they remembered them. And they were like, hang on, why don't we just start singing about what we know now? Because everyone our age will relate. And it's a very similar thing that what we're doing as well. However, me and Bennett, we're neighbors. Like, he literally lives over the fence. I'm in his garage right now. And when I was putting my youngest to bed every night, I could hear this noise coming across the fence. And he and I didn't really chat much at all for years.
Very standoffish.
Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, nothing. What are you doing? So I think our wives were like, oh, you should go and jam, you should go and play. So I ended up coming around here with a couple of beers, and we've got the drum kit set up in here, and I bought a guitar and an amp over, and next thing you know, we were writing music just like that. It just kind of clicked. And it was only a couple of songs in. I thought, hang on, why don't we write about what we know? And that's being parents. And that's how that came about.
Wow.
Mm.
Definitely something completely different. That's what I love about it. It's something to take a break from the usual shenanigans of grindcore. So you guys are like the dads
Yeah,
of
because
hip-hop death.
Yeah, interesting. Thanks. I really liked like one of the first grindcore bands that ever hit my ears was Napalm Death and Terrorizer and Bolt Thrower. Remember, someone gave me a cassette with Bolt Thrower, Carcass, Napalm, and Terrorizer on it, and that blew my mind. And I thought, oh wow, that's really really cool. I love how fast it is and how short the songs are, and I'd like to do that. And that's when I was playing like Metallica covers and some shit, man. But I always wanted to do it, and yeah, eventually when I got older, started writing that kind of style, and I have always liked it.
Nice.
Faster the better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Three chord progressions, just make it really fast and sloppy.
And yeah, don't overthink it too much. Just get into it.
No.
Start the song, finish the song. That'd be great. I think it's also like attention span is about that. So that kind of helps me to do it. Yeah.
So
Bennett doesn't talk much.
yeah,
He
drummers never
looks
talk.
Wow.
He looks like
Mine-
he's at a. He looks like he should be at like a barbecue, just sitting there manning the grill, be like, "I hate you, I hate you, your kid's a
Launching that.
dick, and I hate you."
You
So what?
got you got to you got to see them every day, so you can't say too many bad things.
Nah. All right, Ben, you gotta say something.
Yeah, man. Hello. Barbecue's
Hello.
going outside. So, yeah, I got to go.
The interview is going well at this point, really well.
So Ben, tell me a little bit about your music background.
Yeah, my music background is sort of probably more like a hardcore sort of situation. Been in plenty of bands and then had a huge hiatus, maybe like 10 years. Like had family and stuff like that, and then just thought, fuck it, had some sort of life-threatening sort of stuff going on. I thought, fuck it, I just want to come back and start playing drums again. And then like was just like want to really push myself to, when I was a kid, like listening to like bands like Emperor, and like, oh wow, how's that guy playing that fast? So really put the time and effort in just to study it, and just it's just cool to get it out there and jam with Scott and doing the dads, and no, it's good.
I saw one of your music videos. I watched it a couple of days ago, and my wife walked in. She was like, "What the hell is this?" No, and she saw the video. She was like, "Oh my God, this is probably the most wholesome thing I've ever seen you watch that doesn't involve blood, guts, or gore."
Yeah. Yeah, we
She's
had
like,
heaps of people, like just laughing like constantly, like just like
she,
just laughing at those lyrics, and no.
she she uh she nudged me today when she came home. She was like, "How come you don't start a grindcore band that's a lot more friendly?" And I was like, um, "The hell am I going to sing about that I have to get up with our toddler at 5 in the morning and change her diaper?"
Good man.
That's a song in there.
Yeah, yeah.
No. There's a song in that for sure.
So how long have you guys
Song
been
in
around?
how long have we been around? Maybe a couple of years.
Yeah, 2 years.
I think we played live once.
Yeah.
We made 4 videos. We've recorded 1 album. There is another one ready to go. We're like, this is our thing. We just every Wednesday we pop over next door and just write a song, and that's all. So we've just been stockpiling lots of music. Found one thing that really irked me about a lot of bands is that, like, they'll put on one great album, 3 years later the next one comes out and it sounds way different to the one you heard initially. And I thought, why don't we stockpile a whole bunch of songs now, and then we can just, they're going to sound consistently like the band. We're not going to have too drastic a change in between albums. So the next one that comes out, not going to say when, but it won't be long, is going to be called, now that's what I call Bullshit 26. And it'll have just as many songs as the first one, and it'll be just as funny as the first one. There's some quirky shit some quirky stuff coming up on the second one that we didn't do on the first, so it'll be really cool.
I like it. I like it a lot. Your method of writing music is genius. There's only a couple of handful of bands I know that will write a bunch of material and then wait to release it at a set time for a different album. Cattle Decapitation, Travis, when I talk to him, that's how they do it. That way they don't, not every album is completely this different. So they try to constantly write a bunch of material and, okay, well, these 10 songs belong in this album now. So you guys doing that's actually genius.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
No problem. I mean, that's one of my favorite grindcore bands. So
Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm actually wearing a Cattle Decap top right now. I don't know if you can see that, but
oh, nice.
Yeah, cool.
This video was not sponsored by Cattle Decapitation at all, and I want to thank you.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Oh yeah, no,
Sorry.
no, you can cuss. It's fine. Nobody can hear you. My kids are in bed.
Yeah, Travis Ryan, he never replies my messages, so that's okay. He's not listening.
Cool, man.
I did. I actually sent him a link to the album and he didn't reply. I'm like, fuck it. Tell you who did, though, was Mitch Harris from Napalm Death. That was really cool. Yeah.
What did he say?
Yeah, he said this is great. He really loved it and said thanks for the shout out and all that, because we mentioned the song Death Metal was better in the early 90s. We mentioned all the lyrics are just band names. There's no lyrics as such. But have you seen the video for that?
I have not yet.
Yeah. What are you doing? You need to get on YouTube and go watch it. You need to check that out, because all the lyrics are band titles, and that's it. And we named every band that I could think of in the 90s that we were listening to, and that's kind of what influenced us to be this stupid now.
I don't think you guys are stupid. I think your dad's like me, and it just kind of, yeah, it happens.
Yeah. So it was really, sorry, it was really nice to get that that okie dokie from him. We didn't hear back from Barney Greenway regarding the Barney Greenway song.
Good. So I say good luck. was about to say, good luck getting a hold of him. He's a pretty hard individual to get a hold of.
Yeah, he doesn't do social media. I get that, but uh, I have a very big block of New Zealand chocolate to whoever can get Barney Greenway to hear that song and video his reaction for us. If you can do it, I will send you a bar of chocolate anywhere in the world. New Zealand chocolate's the best. So if you can do it, I'll
I'll
send it.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I think with some of my connections, I
Like,
could probably make that happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a pretty good amount of people out there, so I think we can get that done.
Oh, that'll be
Auto,
interesting. I look what he thinks
Autograph the
about that.
chocolate. There you go. Just autograph it.
Done. They came to town to play a show, and like we're quite a small town, I guess, in New Zealand. New Zealand's got four major cities, and we're probably third on the list, I think. Um, but we are very fortunate to get any bands come through here and play, and we've had Cattle Decapitation, we've had Pig Destroyer are coming next week, I think, or the week after. Dying Fetus are coming at the end of the year, and we were lucky to get Napalm Death and Carcass. Napalm Death played here, and all the lyrics in that song are based on what happened that night, and it was really funny because I was right up the front for the whole show, and it's just like having a great time. And I accidentally yanked the microphone out of Barney's hand when he was right up the front singing, and he's singing, and suddenly it's gone, and it's like right at my feet. I'm like, oh fuck, and just quickly grabbed it and threw it up to him, and he just yanked it out of my hand and carried on. Like nothing happened. He was a total pro. But after that, I was just laughing to myself. That would make a really funny song, just about what happened. So the whole song is about what happened that night, the lead up to it, and what happened at the end.
I love it. I love that.
Yeah.
So, what challenge? So, when you guys, what challenges? I'm sorry. What challenges do you face being in a band and being a father at the same time, and listening to the bands you used to listen to? Do you allow your children to hear that music if they're younger?
Yeah, I mean, they get to hear it. Well, they hear us jam, so yeah, we have the stereo going inside, and yeah, they all listen to it. There's no shame on that. But yeah, challenges, just maybe just finding the time for one.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah, there's not too many challenges, but yeah.
I know that seems like an asinine question. I'm a musician myself with kids, but there's certain bands I listen to that I'm not going to listen to in front of my kids. I'm not going to blast Dying Fetus or Cannibal Corpse because I have a 13-year-old that's pretty smart and be like, oh, I know what they're talking about. I'm like, no, we're going to change it to this. Put it on Carcass. I'm like, oh, okay, we're going to go to something else.
But
But
the reality is they're probably like listening to worse music, like rap music, and what are they talking about? Like robbing people and stuff. I don't know. But yeah.
Twerking.
some of the music kids listen to these days, it's atrocious. I can't stomach it. And then the toddlers obsessed with Baby Shark. I no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You know what? Your parents probably felt this way when you were listening to metal.
I'm gonna say no. I
Oh, okay.
was
Well,
adopted. I was actually adopted, and my parents were very liberal with whatever I listened to. Uh,
oh,
they
good.
bought, yeah, they bought me my first Cannibal Corpse album when I was 13, and they were just like, listen to it and don't follow what they're talking about. I'm like, okay. True story. My mother went to a record store and said, I need something for a 13-year-old boy that likes to read comic books and doesn't go outside much. And I go, oh, here's Cannibal Corpse. And she was, and
Wrote
she was
that
like,
guy.
yeah. And then it was kind of downhill from there. The movie, do you guys remember the movie Mortal Kombat that came out?
Yep.
My first grindcore song was actually I heard Napalm Death, Twist the Knife Slowly was on the soundtrack, and that's what
Yeah.
introduced me to grindcore. And
Mm.
I started my musical background personally in punk music, and then I got into grindcore, and then death metal, and then now black metal. So, but yeah, so it's
Red
been
goes
an
next.
K-pop. I think K-pop. Yeah, we'll do K-pop next.
Nah, it's reggae, then it's drum and bass, then it's K-pop.
Oh, see, I always
No,
forget the formulas.
many hurdles to cross you.
So when is the new album supposed to drop? Hint, hint.
I can't give that away.
Oh, I'm
Let's
gonna.
concentrate on the first album, the debut album, right? The all important debut album. The world's now heard what we're about, or very slowly they're hearing about it, which is funny. We're not signed with anybody. It's all very independently done. We paid for it to go up on Spotify and iTunes and all that. So, yeah, we don't have a distribution deal with anybody. We don't have a record label or anything like that. So, and to be honest, we're not really looking for that. Used to seem like the holy grail, but
It's
not
not.
really. Nah,
It's
it's
not.
not. It's an illusion.
It
But I
is.
think
Go
we
ahead.
get to do, say, and record what we want when we want, release it when we want, and the only thing is promotion is that's the killer because there's a just millions of bands all trying to do the same thing, and how do you get yourself noticed above everybody else? And even being Dawn of the Dads, you'd think that'd be quite a standout. You'd stand out from the pack, but we're a small voice in a huge crowd, as it were. But I mean, it's channels like yours and many others that are going to kind of help us just kind of trundle along, and before you know it, it'll start getting noticed, and it's cool. It'll be what it'll be. I think it's awesome because it's real, and we're not singing about shit we don't know. We're singing about stuff that we do every day, or we live every day. So it's very honest, and I think that'll take us a long way as well.
I would agree with that 100%.
Mm.
Unless you've worked in the medical field, I don't see why people want to sing about stuff like that at times. Um,
Mm.
I mean, I was a first responder, so COVID and all that. Yeah, I could probably write about that, but no, thank you. I'd rather probably write about something my kids did that pissed me off. But
Yeah,
like stepping on a Lego and falling down a flight of stairs, stuff like that. The good-hearted stuff.
yeah. We got to we. I think we have just as much fun coming up with song titles as we do writing the songs themselves.
Yeah.
So, do you guys ever play or plan to play live anymore besides the one show? Have you guys thought about doing that?
Yeah. We've got a gig coming up in October at the Dark Room. That's the only one booked so far, but yeah, we want to gig more. But yeah, when the universe has spoken, we will.
I understand. And I respect you guys for wanting to be independent. That's a truly remarkable quality right there. Um, that says a lot to me about the artist because the only thing, I mean, you guys can do everything yourself. The distribution can be done by yourself too. Uh, Technology's come so long and so
Yeah.
far. It's record labels are almost absent. I hate to see that. I hate to say that, but most people don't even need record labels anymore. And all a record label's going to do, especially with everything that's happened now, is just take your money.
Mm.
So now I don't know how it is in New Zealand, but here where I'm at, if a band wants to play at a show, they have to pay the venue, and the venue gets a cut of the door, and a venue gets a cut of their merch too. So that's why a lot of the bands we had here have moved to other states that don't do that. So it's
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
not worth playing in Alabama.
You know what you're better off to do is go and hire a hall, hire a PA, put it all on yourself.
Probably could probably do that. Probably do
Yeah,
that. Or a lot of
do it.
us have thought of the idea of just us playing a live YouTube stream, and just if people want to
Yeah.
donate something, they can. If not, cool. It's
Mm.
just one of those type of things. But a lot of us aren't. When you make music, it's not about the money. It's just about having fun. At least that's the way it's
Yeah, exactly.
supposed to be. So
Cool. Yeah, and like the shows that we're doing, like we know we're not going to make a lot of money off them, and that's fine. But the venues here are really good. They want music in there. They have their own sound systems and everything, so you can just bowl in, play, ticket it yourself, promote it yourself, and often they'll chime in and put it on their socials and things like that. So venues here are very helpful.
makes me want to move to New Zealand now. So,
Well, we got a shit ton of room, so you'd be probably okay with 5 kids. Wife.
mm, my wife
Do you
would
know
be
much?
more than happy. No, but my wife does because she's a huge Lord of the Rings fan, so I never
Oh,
get to hear enough about New Zealand. Um,
well, the entire population of New Zealand was in Lord of the Rings. You know that, right?
pretty much.
Majority of us were all.
I mean, I really don't know much about New Zealand. One of my favorite horror movies was filmed in New Zealand. Black
Oh, which
Sheep.
one?
Black. I was like, that seems like a place I want to live. Actually, Killer Sheep. I like that idea.
Pretty cool. Have you seen Brain Dead or Dead Alive? Do you know that
Oh,
one?
of course. Oh, yeah. Peter Jackson's earlier
Yeah,
stuff that he denies
filmed here too.
exists.
Uh, yeah, he used to drive around with a severed arm in the back of his car, just sitting in the back there. You can see it in the back window. In fact, you,
I,
you know the band Punch and Stench?
I do. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, they came and played here many years ago, and yeah, they were huge Peter Jackson fans. I think they got to tour some of the locations where Brain Dead was filmed, and yeah, they were big fans.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
in New Zealand, what is your musical scene like locally?
Um, well, all I see is like death metal, and you get a few punk and stuff like that. But yeah, I'd say it's just more death metal, eh? Yeah, very minimal black metal here, but there are bands that do it. Minimal grindcore too. But yeah,
Yeah, I can get. I love death metal. Don't get me wrong, but lately it's been more grindcore. I just can't get enough of
yeah,
grindcore. I think it's probably because my
Cool.
attention span is so short. I have to.
yeah.
It's and another thing is when you load up like your MP3 player or your cell phone, I could fit probably 5,000 grindcore albums on it and just never get tired. I'm like,
And
oh, okay,
and two.
cool. But yeah, well, guys, it's been a real pleasure talking to you. Is there anything you guys would like to say to the audience?
Yeah, listen to our album, please. Listen to it. Give it a chance. Let it grow on you, like mold. Let it grow on you like mold would.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You got to like it. Try core.
It's grindcore or nothing.
Yeah, it's grindcore, death metal. It's a bit of everything. It's all the nice stuff, you know. It's all cool. And there's a really shiny disco ball on the front.
There we go, fun. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. And please, for the love of Christ, support Dawn of the Dads. Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. This is about as unique as it gets. If you don't like them, let me
What?
know.
We're just so handsome. What's not to
Yeah,
like?
they're handsome. They're
Face.
dads.
Beer belly, by the way.
No dead body here.
Once again, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No worries. Thanks a lot for your time, man. We'll see you later.
Thank you.